One Israel, back at it again. Another episode of His Story is Your Story. And what I want to bring out is on page 114, the Indians in Columbus. This damn devil right here, man. Okay, an agent of Satan. I'm going to jump right over here. It says, the landing, pardon me for the lighting. It says, the landing of Columbus on one of the Bahama Islands on October 1492 opened a new era in the history of the millions of indigenous peoples of the Western Hemisphere, to whom he gave the name Los Indios, the Indians. Okay? And it goes on, it says that by aggression and the spreading of disease, his attempts to act colonization caused a decline and the disappearance of the native population, which we already understand that. But the point that I want to bring out is the fact that Columbus, so-called white man, gave the name Los Indios, the Indians. So you so-called indigenous people of America, you so-called you northern tribes, you 10 tribes, you run around calling yourself Indian, all right? That's the name of your slave master that he gave you that, man, by the sword. You can see, if you look in the picture, what does he have in his hand? The sword, okay? Waving, I believe that was the Spanish flag, or a symbol of, I forgot whose house that symbol represented. It might have been the Spanish who you said. It was a Spanish who we sailed for, but I don't know if that was Isabella or King Ferdinand's flag or whatnot. But you can see back here they have a cross. Okay. You can see the cross, okay, because they came killing in the name of Christianity and Roman Catholicism. Okay. It says, it says it here, over here again as well. Again, pardon for the lighting. It says, Columbus referred to the inhabitants of the islands as Los Indios, or the Indians, thus fastening that name on the population of the indigenous nations of the Western Hemisphere. Okay, and with that, I'm going to get the scripture. Okay. Deuteronomy 15. Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. And that's what happened to us, man. These devils come here. When they came here in 1492, they, established the name that we will go by. Not just here, everywhere where you find Jake around the world, in any type of society, any in any civilization, they always have a name and a byword for Jake, man. Okay? And the thing is, it was already written, man. And the Lord wrote that these devils, specifically these devils, were going to do it. Right here. In the book of Psalms 83. Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace. Be not still, for lo, thine enemies make a torment, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, against you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, the children of Israel. That's your true name. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. And that's how they did it, man. By changing our name, taking our culture, giving us a false identity, giving us a false culture, calling themselves Jews, okay? And it said, come, let us cut them off for being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. that they are confederate against thee. They are confederate against Yahweh. The tabernacles of Edom, which is so-called white people, man. And I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm not even going to go into the rest of the names because the main culprit in this this quick lesson is these devils, man, these damn Edomites, man. So you 10 tribes out there, you run around calling yourself Indian, man. That's, in other words, you calling this man your father by calling yourself Indian. Okay, you calling this man your father because he gave you that name. Instead of going back to the name that the Lord gave us, okay? Instead of going back to the name that the Lord gave us, give me 1 second. All right? Instead of going back to the name that the Lord gave us, all right? The Lord gave us these names, man, to the 12 tribes, okay? These are the names the Lord gave us, not Indian, all right? That's going off. Okay, the tabernacles of Edom have consulted with these other nations to call us by the names that they wanted. But, you know, that's all prophecy because it was written in the curses, man. It was going to fall upon us when we broke the laws. So just furthermore proving that what? That history, and history, there's a lot of proof in this book, like I said, has a lot of proof that what? That we are the children of Israel, man. Because what other people were captured, conquered by another race and given another name, okay? Have been given a complete another name, a complete different history, a complete different identity, right? And then they stole, and in turn stole ours, man. Okay, that happened to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and you Native Americans, man. Beginning in 1492, okay? Beginning in October of 1492. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, and Shalom.